Now we have a tradition in our global conferences where the current host and the next host exchange flags as a symbol of the bridge between conferences and the ongoing work from year to year. This is a picture from last year's handover moment where representatives from Flanders were passing the torch to representatives from Tatarstan, and Merete was in between. This is what for us is this year 2020 with this virtual conference. It is a transition to our next face-to-face global conference in Kazan. All our conference partners have renewed their commitment to host us in Kazan whenever it's possible, hopefully next year. We hope we can all enjoy together another great conference of TCI. I leave you with a video from Kazan, where they are also explaining us how they work with young people, young talent, in the generation of cluster projects. Enjoy the video and let's visualize ourselves, hopefully in Kazan 2021.
Dear participants of TCI Conference Online 2020, welcome by Tatarstan Investment Development Agency. My name is Marina Epifansova and I am Vice Minister. You are mostly welcome this year online, and we hope to see you in person next year in 2021 September in our Tatarstan, the Republic in the Russian Federation. We really hope that notwithstanding the current conditions that we have, coronavirus pandemic, we will meet next year and have a great conference on cluster networking. The Republic of Tatarstan is a leading region in socio-economic development and investment climate. Our leading industries are processing, machine building, petrochemistry, agriculture, transport, trade, IT, a lot of industries, and I hope they brought your attention. Also, now we have more than 100 production sites with preferable incentives. So, I hope we brought your attention and we'll see you in person next year.
Welcome to Kazan, the capital of Tatarstan, which is one of the most developed regions of Russia, a city with a 1,000-year history, a history filled with victories, discoveries, and achievements. Have you noticed how many monuments there are? All these people have changed the world. Citizens of Tatarstan still continue traditions of their predecessors. Dmitry Mendeleev, who discovered the periodic law of chemical elements. Thanks to him, chemistry is one of the most beloved sciences. Several chemical universities in Tatarstan are successfully cooperating with chemical and petrochemical enterprises, which are the largest in Russia. Nikolai Lobachevsky is a great mathematician, creator of non-Euclidean geometry. His followers, mathematicians and programmers, are constantly developing the sphere of IT. In Tatarstan, there are thousands of IT companies, universities, incubators, and even the whole IT city, Innopolis. All of them interact with each other and are combined in clusters with other economic sectors. We remember our great cultural figures, Leo Tolstoy, Fyodor Shaliapin, Rudolf Nureyev. Their students are now writing books and conquering in theaters around the world, showing the best features of our nature and spirit. The main ones are the love of creativity, communication, and development. We are sure that only joint creation makes our life better. Everyone can contribute to the overall development here. Therefore, the conference in Kazan will be devoted to cities, collaboration, creative environment. We believe that combining these 3 C's will lead us to a better future. We are waiting for you in one of the best places on the planet to discuss the future together. We are sure you will like it, because hospitality is one of our main features. We are waiting for you.
Hello, dear colleagues. My name is Alex, and I am a representative of Innovation Cluster in Nakam. We are located in the heart of Russia, in the Republic of Tatarstan. In Nakam is the largest petrochemical and automotive cluster in Republic of Tatarstan. But today we will talk about a very specific topic: youngsters' policy within clusters. This is very important for the reproduction of personnel at our entities. We have a lot of events for young people. This includes career guidance, working with projects and internships. Now we're gonna tell you about the event, the youth conference. And my young but very talented colleague Dilara will help me in this. Dilara, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Dilara Sadykova. I am a project manager in Common Innovative Cluster in Nakam. I studied in Russia in Kazan National Research Technological University here in Kazan, and also I finished MSc program in United Kingdom. I studied in University of Greenwich.
Okay, so as I know, as your colleague, you got a job while you studied at university. Can you tell us how did this help you in your career and in your study?
In university, as a students, we get theoretical knowledge, but here in a cluster, I could see the practical implementation of this theory. It was a great experience for me because I could apply all my knowledge, my skills to realize some projects.
Okay, thank you. So the next question is, what professional competences do you think are the most important for cluster managers, according to your experience?
In my opinion, a cluster manager should be super flexible because this person works with a number of companies and all of them are very different. Also, I want to note another competence as being expert in various fields. For example, in our cluster, there are a large number of different companies. As you said in the beginning, there are petrochemical companies, automotive companies, and etc. And it's very important to be an expert in each of these fields at the same time.
Okay, so what can you say about the communicative skills? Is it necessary for cluster managers to be sociable?
It's super important to be sociable because every company is very specific and you need to find an approach to each person, to each manager from that companies to make your work effective.
Okay. What competences did you acquire in Russia, and what unique competences did you acquire while you studied in London?
It's well known that education system here and in Europe are very different, and in one more time. It's well known that education system here and in Europe are very different, and the companies, clusters, the government creates the education programs according to their necessities and economic specialization. For example, here in Tatarstan, it's very important to be an expert in petrochemistry. So that's why I studied in Kazan National Research Technological University, which is one of the leading universities in this area in chemical engineering. And I gained here knowledge of chemical engineer. And for example, there are a lot of interesting cases in the field of finance, marketing, economics in United Kingdom, and it was a great experience for me to learn them and to come back to Russia and try to implement them here in our innovative cluster.
Okay, thank you. So, and the next question is, what should cluster managers, members of TCI, pay attention to in order to attract young talents to their cluster organizations?
First of all, in my opinion, it's very important to attract youngsters, young people to cluster, because it's a great opportunity to the organization to grow up their own manager, to teach a young person all the details of the industry.
And share experience.
And share experience, of course. And from this point of view, I assume that it would be efficient to show young people all the perspectives, all the prospects of working in a cluster, in a specific company, to attract them to participate in the projects, to show them the outputs of the projects and describe their career development.
Okay, can you describe your feelings as a freshman in our cluster? Was it difficult? Was it hard to start a new job? How could you describe your feelings and your emotions?
I had been known in a CAM cluster from my university years, and it is well known actually in Tatarstan and in Russia that INACAM cluster is one of the leading clusters in our country. So it was a great chance for me to work for my republic, to my country, and make my impact on our industries. And I'm very proud of my republic, and I'm more proud that I can actually make a contribution in making our republic prosperous.
Okay. So, and the final question. So, Dilara, tell us about the youth conference. Why and wherefore was it organized by the cluster?
The youth conference was organized in order to attract young people to participate in our projects, to show them perspective of working for Republic, of working in our companies. And in my opinion, it's a great chance for us, for managers, to find new staff, and as for young people, because they can get good contacts of the HR managers, and then if they like the company and position, to start their career from this organization.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about the agenda of the conference?
The conference will take 3 days, and it consists of the acceleration program and communication with the experts. So we invited various experts from our industries who can give a great feedback, who can assess the projects and show children the ways of commercialization and creating of startups.
Okay, so Dilara, thank you so much. Dear colleagues, due to pandemic, the traditional offline TCI Global Conference will be postponed in Kazan to 2021. We have many interesting practices here in Russia that we are ready to share with you. I wish you all health and success, and we will meet with our colleague, you, here in Tatarstan in 2021. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Dilara.